All right, it's another Janitis Chaos TV live stream, and today we have on Mickey, who's going to be joining us very shortly. And we found him because of all of you. Again, thank you all for participating when we ask questions or request people to suggest bands or artists that they like. It's because of you guys that we found Mickey. So yeah, so let's without further ado, let's roll the intro so we can bring him in. And thank you all again for joining us live right now. That's super, super, super great. So on the count of three, as normal, we'll bring on the intro. 1, 2, 3. All right. So, Ramos, I see. Tomio, Mika and 2. Everybody's here. 4K1.N13M1 and 3N. Love saying that name. But let's see if Mickey's in so we can invite him. Yes, he is. All right. Ooh.
What's
hey,
up?
what's going on?
What's going on? Hold on. Let me just fix my camera quick. Hold on. Just 1 sec. Can you see everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, can you see? All right. We might have to move up a little bit, but that's all good.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Well, first of all, thank you very much for joining us on the Chaos TV live stream. And it looks like you have some of the other guys. I guess they're in the band as well, joining you today,
Yep.
or
Yeah.
super cool. And for everybody watching, what part of the world are you guys in right now?
We are in Long Island, New York.
Okay, East Coast. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. So I'm here in Finland.
Nice.
Doing the stream. So, but Long Island, New York is great because I'm originally from Philadelphia, so we're actually pretty close neighbors in a way. So,
Yeah.
so who else is with you? I guess maybe you can introduce. Actually, could you introduce yourself really quick to everybody, and then maybe the other guys can introduce themselves, just so we can, familiarize us with you. Yeah.
I'm Mickey Lyxx. I'm from Long Island. I've been playing guitar for 5 years. I've just been doing my thing, releasing music, just working constantly, and yeah, that's about it.
Okay. And what about the other guys?
Steve, you want to go first?
All right. I'm Steve. I play the drums. I was playing drums for 12 years.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it.
Cool. And
Hi, I'm Casey. I play bass, and I've also been playing bass for like 5 years. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
awesome. And you guys both play with Mickey. And I guess obviously you haven't played any shows recently, but have you played any shows before COVID at all?
So no. So I've known Steve for a while. We've been in bands together for God knows how long. So I started releasing music around October.
Yeah.
So when I released music, I was like, okay, since COVID's happening, I can't play shows right now. But eventually, I want to play shows. So Pretty recently, I got together. I got together Steve, and then I knew Casey for a little bit. So I'm like, all right, let me ask them. So I got them on board. Right now, we actually do have a gig that's booked. It's for April 24th at Westlake Music. They're having a grand opening, and we are headlining.
Well, it's first of all, Mickey, it's super great to have you on. Yesterday we had Gus G on, the guitar player from Ozzy, and now we have Mickey on, and Mickey is also I would have to say you're quite the shredder of a guitar player, because I posted up some of your music to promote the Instagram live today, and your songs you're very guitar based, lot of guitar soloing, and you said you've only been playing for 5 years, which is a long time, but at the same time, it's to be as proficient as you are on the guitar. What did you self-teach yourself, or are you going to school for music, or how did you get into this?
So my dad has been playing guitar for ever. So he owned a music shop, and so that's
Okay.
how like I grew up actually not playing guitar, but like I always heard him play guitar, and it was kind of just music was in the family. And around when I was 12, I said, you know what, I want to pick this up, and so I
Yeah.
picked it up, and I was like going slow with it, but then like it clicked. It like just music clicked with me in general, and I just from like that point on, I would practice for God knows how long, just like constantly practicing, and as it goes on you start to learn how to really hone in on your practicing and like pinpoint stuff to get it better. And now in like a recent years I've been taking lessons with Jackie Vincent from Falling in Reverse, so he's been really showing me a lot of stuff. He's a monster, that dude. So I think that's really how I've developed what I do, but there's still obviously much more work to do.
Well, obviously you've been doing a lot of work already, and it shows because, like I said, the followers here on this Instagram page brought us brought you and us together because people had mentioned about you. So then I just went on and started checking it out, and I was like, oh, all right, and I reached out to you to have you on, and so obviously you're not only playing guitar and practicing and getting the band together and putting out music, but you're also putting yourself out there to get seen and to be heard. I mean, that's, I guess, part of how would you explain like being in a band in 2021 going on 2022? I mean, what are some of the things that you focus on other than playing? I mean, are you concentrated on trying to be up on social media to try to get people to see your music? Are you pushing your music on Spotify? Are you trying to make YouTube videos? Like, what do you guys do as a band to try to be, more out there?
Yeah. So, like I said, the band's pretty new. So now it's kind of bringing the band in. But as far as like myself goes, I've, I would say since the past year, I've definitely learned more about marketing. So I feel like having this interest in marketing is also really helping, like just put yourself out there. So you just put money into it. And you can say, I want to advertise to certain people, or I want to just advertise to, whatever is recommended to me. You just do that and
Okay.
keep going. As far as content goes, it's just, well, the music's been a big thing. I try to do whatever I can to just, get myself out. The other day, and I'm thanking them heavily on this. The brand I use a lot, Charvel Guitars, actually reposted one of my videos. So
Wow.
that was able to get me a good amount of publicity, which I was extremely happy about. And it's
That's
just
awesome.
putting yourself out there. You can't be afraid to be different.
Well, like I said, I mean, you certainly are, and it's paying off because you're getting the attention here of people in Finland and all around the world. So, and it looks like I'm reading the comments. Thank you all for joining live. Are you going to get a tattoo? Asks Panther Wolf.
You know what? I was actually really thinking about that one. There's a guitar back there, the D Martini Cross Swords, which, by the way, happy birthday to D Martini. I was thinking of getting that, like, right here. And the only thing is my pain tolerance ain't so good, but I want to try it. I think one tattoo might be.
And by the way, I do notice the guitars. It looks really, really cool. Can you tell us a little bit about some of those guitars you have hanging up? I'm kind of interested.
Yeah. Sure thing. Okay, so I'll go over the first one I have here. This is my Charvel DK24. It's a super stock, so they only made a few. It's got DiMarzios in it. I love DiMarzio. DiMarzio is my favorite pickup brand, and I'm slowly going to replace all those with DiMarzios. Yeah, this thing's just cool. I got back there, or right behind me, I don't know if you can see, there's a Warren D. Martini Frenchie, then a Warren D. Martini Cross Swords. They made a super stock. This is all Charvel, by the way, because this is a Charvel fanboy. I've come to the terms with that, but I'm just a Charvel fanboy. That's a super stock. They made a certain amount of those. That's Joe Duplantier from Gojira. That's his model. We got right there, that's a green, I think that's a Vermont. And then there's another DiMartini model right there. And then you'll see it in like the little corner. Yeah. There we go. That's a satchel.
They're all really, really nice looking guitars, and it's cool that you have them up on display behind you. So it makes it interesting for me. I mean, I'm a guitar player myself, so it's great to see. Let's see. Who is your? I'm just reading some more of the comments here. Who is your favorite guitarist?
Favorite guitarist? Okay.
Tough one.
I
Tough
don't want to
question.
ramble on here, but I'm gonna have to because this is just how it is. Um,
Yeah.
right. Well, obviously, I'm gonna have to shout out Jackie because he's just a beast, and I've been huge into his playing since day one. He was probably one of my biggest influences going in. Same with Eddie Van Halen. Eddie Van Halen's a monster. Jason Becker, Vi. I've been into Warren DeMartini. Huge influence on me. Nuno Betancourt. I don't. I'm gonna say my dad because he's just he's still shredding. He's awesome at it. So I got to get him. Yeah, I would have to say those are probably my top. I know after watching this, I'll rewatch it and say, oh, I should have said this person, but right now I just can't seem to think of one.
It's okay. It's like I said, that's a tough question, and I don't think you can ever really just name one or two, and they're always going to change throughout the years and stuff. But it's obviously a passion of yours, and I can see it. So I wanted to ask you a couple questions because when I do these live streams, my partner Hiro writes for the biggest online music publication in Japan called Barks, and her blogs usually get picked up from these live streams, and she had a couple questions for you. If you don't mind, I can ask you.
Totally cool.
Okay. All right. Great. So let's get this started. When did you start playing guitar? You said about 5 years ago. Do you remember what song did you play completely through for the first time?
Oh my! All right, this is that's a funny one. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna have to say, even though I'm a shred guy, like full through, it was probably Blink 182, all the small things. I was just into Blink at the time, and I was like, okay, yeah, why not?
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, that's a good one. All right. So, do you? Is it possible? If possible, who'd you like to? Who would you like to shred with? Like, if you could hop up on stage and like, okay, how about this? I'll take Healer's question and I'll modify it. If you could have your own G3, because you said you like Steve Vai, so you know what the G3 tour is. If you could have your own G3 tour, it was you and maybe three other shredders. Who would you like to be up on stage shredding with?
All right, I'm bringing him back into it, but I'm bringing my man Jackie because he's awesome.
Okay.
I gotta bring the Finnish extraordinaire Archie Cruz. He's a monster.
Okay.
And then I got one more, right?
Yeah, sure.
Oh man, whew, that's tough. You know what? I'm going to Ingve. I like Ingve. I actually forgot to say Ingve. That's someone who I'm into. There we go.
And Ingve is one of the guys that did one of the G3 tours with Vi, right? He was up there with him. And Archie Cruz, I would love to get here on the channel because I know he's from Finland as well. So I've heard of him. So that's cool. Okay, so last month, Hiro was asking, last month you were looking for a singer to play gigs with. Now, you found a singer, apparently, or did you find one? I
did not. So for the time being, with what we do, I've been singing a bit. I know my limits. So obviously I'm not gonna sing Maiden because I can't do the whole high. I can't go high and stuff like that. But not to tease the set a bit, but we do Jailbreak by Thin Lizzy. I think I can do that one pretty well.
I love Thin Lizzy, and I love that song. I would, if you can sing and just keep at it, I think that would be great for you. You would be like a double threat because not only would you be this amazing shredding guitar player, but also, all the greats that I can think of, like Jimi Hendrix, and everybody can play and sing. Obviously, singing is an acquired taste, and certain people singing is like a big thing. So if you start singing and it's just not the thing, then maybe you might want to get a singer. But I would say you just started playing guitar 5 years ago and you got this good. So if you start singing in a few years, you'll be a monster at singing, I'm sure. I would definitely at least pursue that also, because it would be cool for you to to have like all of your weapons, not just playing guitar, but also singing, and then you can get other people on and doing harmonies and stuff. Here I am building up your band, but anyway, so what are your future plans? Are you going to release an EP or an album, or what are the plans for Mickey in the future for releasing stuff?
Okay, for releasing stuff, this is where I don't want to tease too much. I will say this: if you watch me, I'm always recording. Like if I'm always looking for something. Yeah, I don't want to like give any set dates of what's gonna happen, but I can tell you that a song is coming out soon. I can tell you that an album will probably be out in 2021. I would say. This isn't a guarantee. I can guarantee you that a song will be out soon. As far as an album goes, I can't guarantee that it will be out in 2021, but I have a good feeling it will be.
Yeah. When you record, do you record at home? Do you have like a home recording studio, or do you go to a studio and do stuff? How do you do it?
So I'm actually the room we're in now. This is the recording studio, kind of. So like on the other side, there's the monitor and everything.
Okay.
So I'm into home recording because like it's just like if you mess up, just redo it. It's not
Yeah.
and plus it's cheap. It's not like you're paying to be there. And if I ever have an idea, I know I can just go up here and jot it down.
Well, it's definitely not a thing like maybe 20, 30 years ago. If you did it from your home, people would be like, what are you doing? But nowadays, obviously, you probably have proficient enough equipment that you can record just as well as any professional recording studio. So it's great that you're doing everything now. Do you ever try to get together with the band that's here now? I know you just started playing with them, but do you guys ever like rehearse together and like record your rehearsals just for your own selves to listen to get to hear how it sounds and stuff like that?
We've rehearsed a good amount of times now, but I haven't really recorded them yet. Just because,
Okay.
it would be cool to like get a recording of us playing, maybe put it up so people could see, just to get like a little teaser of what's gonna happen. But I think that's actually a good idea. Maybe I'll actually do that.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, that's what, bands like to, even something that you don't release just for your own selves to hear. So you guys can like, oh yeah, that part, maybe next time I'm going to do it a little differently or blah, blah, blah. And then build up the thing. But, yeah, I mean, I think you're sitting there. Are you plugged in? I mean, are you going to play any riffs for us or what?
Yeah, I can play some riffs. So I guess I'll play some. Yeah, I'll play some of my riffs, I guess. So I am.
Yeah, why not? If you want to, we would all love to hear it. So.
Okay, I'll play. I'll play some Defiance because that's the first song I released and it's still nostalgic for me. So I'll play some of that. So we'll start from the intro. It's that.
Awesome. Fantastic. One of the
Thank you.
first times that we've had somebody here shredding on the live stream. It's so cool that you are just willing to do that because it's not easy to get out there. I mean, there's a lot of people watching right now, and here you are shredding. And again, 5 years. You've been playing for 5 years. That's it. I mean, like that's phenomenal. So, hey, this goes to the other guys and gal. That are back there. How do you guys feel about playing with Mickey? Are you guys excited? Are you guys looking to do shows? And
How's it play with you guys?
I mean, I've been playing with Mike for a while, so it's kind of like playing with like it's pretty cool because I've gotten to see him like progress like tremendously from,
Okay.
and I get to like watch him do all this like cool stuff on like Instagram and stuff. So it feels really cool to play with him actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I've also been playing with Mike for a while, and it's just super fun. He's very fun to play with, and he's very confident, and he makes you more confident as well.
Yeah, I'm getting the energy from you right now, and it seems like you're very cool dude to just even have a live stream with. And you know, I talked to hundreds of bands in the past few months, and it's like I'm feeling some good energy. And I also want to say it's really cool that you have the band with you. And you know, the thing is, even with like virtuoso shredders like Steve Vai and Satriani, you know, when they have like Stu Ham or Billy Sheehan or their drummers, like it's always important that the band is always present and people recognize the other players in the band too. And it's great to see that you brought your players with you on the live stream today. So it's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're excellent musicians, so I got to showcase them somehow. You know.
Are you going to just keep the name the same, like when you perform, kind of like Jimi Hendrix or Satriani, like is
Yeah.
that's the name? Yeah, cool,
Yeah. It's big.
very cool. Man, I'm digging this. Like I'm really happy I had you on because I wasn't sure what to expect. Obviously, we just met through just DMing each other, and like I said, I reached out to you and I said, hey, would you like to join the live stream? And you're like, sure, let's do it. So here we are, and it's actually really great, and it's great to see some energy. I mean, you guys and gal are much younger. How old are you guys?
I'm 17.
I'm 17 too.
I'm 14.
And how long you're 14? How long have you been playing for?
12 years.
You've been playing for 12 years and you're 14. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
He's
All right,
phenomenal.
so
That kid. He blows me away.
I can imagine. But I'm very surprised that you're you said you're 17. Like age, first of all, age doesn't matter. But the thing is, you all seem a lot on a higher level, a lot more mature. I would have guessed maybe in your 20s, and it's really, that's even more impressive now that you just turned 17. Everybody watching, look out for Mickey because guess what? In the next 5 years, this kid's going to be blowing up. This band, these all three cats right here are going to be doing some great things because they already are, and I can see that the energy is just going up from here. And by the way, when you guys have really great things going on, please come to Kaaos and make sure you talk to me so we can be the first to express it to people because I found you and now you guys, you know,
We'll do, man.
This is great.
You know, obviously we'll do.
Yeah, but in all seriousness, it's really great to see because I'm actually looking forward to this. So, hey, we should probably start wrapping up the stream. But is there anything that you want to say, or obviously, is there anything that you guys want to say to people watching? You know, just in general about looking out for you guys in the future, or where to look, like Instagram, YouTube, Spotify. Look for you guys.
Yeah. You guys got anything to say? All right. Yeah. Okay. So you know, so it socials is on. I have the link in my bio. I think it's www.mickeylyxx.com. That's just like everything's there. Just in the future, we're gonna be playing some more gigs. I'm definitely, you know, we have one looking into booking more because I've been feeling the summer show, like outside shows are gonna be a pretty big thing, I would imagine, this summer. So I would like to get some of that going. I just music's probably. I have something coming soon. I promise. I know it's been a little while since I released my last song, but I got something coming. And yeah, just, I want to thank you've been awesome. Thank you so much for having me. And just, thanks to Charvel, obviously amazing guitarist, to Marcio and like Jackie Vince, shit ton. And yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. And by the way, Mickey, I would like to definitely keep in touch with you, even after this stream. Let's just keep in touch. You seem like a really great dude, and who knows, maybe we can do some collaborations in the future. But really quick before we go, do you guys ever think about going up on like TikTok or any of these other new platforms like what's the other one, Clubhouse? Try to promote your music, or what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah. So, Clubhouse I've actually never heard of. I don't know what that is, but I'll do some research into that. As far as TikTok goes, it's to me, it's like TikTok is like I think that it's worth a shot just to put my stuff out there and see. You know, I'm not gonna. Do I think it's gonna like gain traction on TikTok? No. I think. Everything going good? You hear me?
Necessarily hear what you said, but with TikTok, it's one of those things where it's a platform. There's hundreds of millions of people, but I've noticed that artists aren't really sure how to go on TikTok to promote their music because TikTok is a lot of people singing and dancing and doing these things. Now you're 17 and you're a younger generation but I was just wondering what your views were on that. Probably end the stream here before it gets crazy. And but end the stream. And again, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me, man. I'll see you.
All right. Rock and roll. Talk to you guys. Bye bye.
See you.